I have seen many people chase health in all the wrong ways. They buy expensive products. They jump from one trend to another. They trust quick fixes. But let me tell you, the secret to a long and healthy life is not found in a single miracle pill. It is built through consistency. It is about understanding what your body truly needs. And when it comes to supplements, you do not need a shelf full of bottles. You only need the right ones, the ones that will actually make a difference. I have lived long enough to know that the body changes with time. What worked in youth does not always work in later years. I have seen my own strength fade, my joints stiffen, my energy dip. I have watched friends struggle with memory, with heart problems, with fatigue that never seems to go away. And I have learned one thing. If you want to age well, if you want to stay sharp and strong, you must give your body the right fuel. Omega-3 fatty acids are one of the most powerful tools for a long life. I remember when I was younger, my father would always say, "Eat your fish. It will keep your mind sharp." And he was right. Omega-3 fights inflammation. It protects the brain. It keeps the heart strong. I have seen people my age forget where they put their keys, forget names, even forget the faces of loved ones. But those who take omega-3 every day, they stay sharper. Their memories hold on longer. Their hearts beat stronger. Then there is vitamin D that I learned the hard way how important this is. There was a time when my bones felt weak. My muscles ached. I thought it was just old age creeping in. But a simple test showed I was low on vitamin D diet, and when I started taking it, the change was incredible. My energy came back. My body felt stronger. People forget that vitamin D is not just for bones. It keeps the immune system strong. It fights off diseases. It even lifts the mood. And let me tell you, a happy mind is just as important as a strong body. Magnesium is another one that people overlook. But if you are waking up tired, if your muscles cramp, if your sleep is restless, you may be lacking this mineral. I remember struggling with sleep for years, tossing and turning, waking up feeling like I barely rested. Then I started taking magnesium at night, and suddenly, sleep came easier. My body relaxed. My mornings felt fresh again. It also helps the heart, the nerves, the blood pressure. If you want to age well, do not ignore magnesium. And then there is coenzyme Q10. I wish more people knew about this, especially as they get older. This little supplement fuels the heart. It keeps the cells young. It fights the damage that time tries to bring. I have seen friends who were always tired, always out of breath, struggle to keep up with life. And when they added coenzyme Q10, it was like a fire was lit inside them again. Their energy returned. Their heart felt stronger. Another one that has been a game changer for me is probiotics. When I was younger, I did not think much about gut health. But as I aged, I realized how much it affects everything. Digestion, immunity, even mood. There was a time when my stomach felt constantly uneasy. No matter what I ate, I felt sluggish, bloated, uncomfortable. Then I started taking probiotics. And within weeks, my stomach felt calm again. My digestion improved. My energy lifted. A healthy gut is the foundation of a healthy life. Turmeric is something I now swear by. I used to wake up with stiff joints. My knees ached when I walked. My hands felt tight. And then I discovered turmeric. This spice is powerful. It fights inflammation like nothing else. After taking it daily, I felt my body move easier. The stiffness faded. The aches became rare. If you want to keep moving freely as you age, do not underestimate turmeric. Then there is zinc, a small mineral with a big impact. It keeps the immune system strong. It helps wounds heal. It even supports testosterone levels in men. I have seen people get sick over and over again. Their body's weak. But those who take zinc regularly, they fight off illness faster. They recover better. They stay resilient. I also cannot ignore B vitamins. These are the fuel for energy, for the brain, for the nerves. I have met so many people who feel drained every day, who struggle with focus, who feel their mood sinking. And most of the time, they are low on B vitamins. I remember feeling constantly exhausted in my 40s. I thought it was just life wearing me down. But when I started taking a good B complex, it was like a switch was flipped. My mind felt clearer. My body had energy again. And let me tell you about collagen. When I was younger, my skin was firm, my joints were strong, my hair was thick. But with age, that all began to change. My skin lost its elasticity. My joints started to complain. My hair thinned. Then I learned about collagen. I started taking it. And slowly, my skin looked healthier. My joints felt smoother. My hair felt stronger. If you want to keep your body from breaking down too soon, collagen is something to consider. One more thing I will say is about resveratrol. This is what gives red wine its reputation for being good for the heart. But you do not need to drink wine every day to get the benefits. Resveratrol fights aging at the cellular level. It protects the heart. It supports longevity. I have seen people who take it age gracefully. Their energy lasts longer. Their bodies stay stronger. Now, that I am not saying you need to take all of these, but I am saying that if you want to live a long and healthy life, if you want to avoid the struggles that come with age, you need to give your body what it needs. And the truth is, most diets today do not provide enough of these nutrients. Our food is not as rich as it once was. Our lifestyles drain us faster. That is why supplements are not just an extra. They are a necessity. But let me be clear, no supplement will work if you do not also take care of yourself. You must move your body. You must eat real food. You must get good sleep. You must manage stress. Supplements are there to fill the gaps, to support you, to keep you strong, but they are not a replacement for a healthy life. I have lived long enough to see the difference between those who take care of themselves and those who do not. And I will tell you this, the ones who age are the ones who give their body what it needs. They do not wait until problems appear. They do not ignore the warning signs. They take action, and they live better because of it. So if you want to stay sharp, if you want to stay strong, if you want to enjoy your years instead of just surviving them, start now. Choose wisely and take care of the body that carries you through this life. Because once it starts to break down, it is much harder to fix. And trust me, you do not want to learn that the hard way. Now, let's clear some common questions. What are the biggest mistakes people make when choosing supplements? And how can we avoid wasting money on ineffective products? One of the biggest mistakes people make is believing in quick fixes. They think one pill will erase years of bad habits. That one supplement will make up for a poor diet, a lack of exercise, a stressful lifestyle. But that is not how it works. Supplements are there to support your health, not to replace the fundamentals of good living. If you're eating processed junk every day, if you're not moving your body, if you're constantly stressed and not getting enough sleep, no supplement in the world will save you. I have seen people take handfuls of pills every morning while still living in a way that destroys their health, and then they wonder why they do not feel any better. Another mistake is trusting marketing over real knowledge. Companies know exactly how to sell you a dream. They use words like miracle, clinically proven, doctor recommended, but most of these claims mean nothing. The supplement industry is full of products that are poorly tested, weak in dosage, or filled with unnecessary fillers. I've seen people spend a small fortune on the latest so-called superfood pill, only to realize later that they could have gotten the same benefits from eating real food or taking a simpler, cheaper alternative. Then there's the issue of dosage. Many people do not understand that just because something is good for you, that does not mean more is better. I have seen people overdose on vitamins, thinking they're boosting their health when they are actually causing harm. Too much vitamin D can lead to calcium buildup in the body. Too much iron can damage the liver. Even something as simple as vitamin C, if taken in excessive amounts, can cause digestive problems. On the other hand, some supplements are so underdosed that they might as well be a placebo. People take them daily, expecting results, not realizing they're getting only a fraction of what their body actually needs. Another common mistake is buying cheap supplements without checking for quality. I understand that good health should not have to cost a fortune. But when it comes to supplements, you get what you pay for. Many cheap brands cut corners. They use low-quality ingredients. They add unnecessary fillers. Some even have contaminants like heavy metals. I have seen people buy the cheapest fish oil they could find, not realizing that poor quality fish oil can be oxidized and actually cause more inflammation instead of reducing it. I have seen cheap multivitamins that contain synthetic versions of nutrients that the body cannot absorb properly. If you're going to take a supplement, make sure it comes from a reputable source. Look for third-party testing. Read the labels carefully. Do not just go for the cheapest option. One mistake that is especially common is ignoring bioavailability. Just because a supplement contains a certain nutrient, that does not mean your body can actually use it. I have seen people take magnesium oxide, thinking they're getting enough magnesium, but this form is poorly absorbed and mostly wasted. I have seen people take curcumin from turmeric, without realizing that without black pepper extract or fat, the body barely absorbs it. If you're taking supplements, make sure you understand how they work in the body. Otherwise, you might as well be throwing your money away. Another problem is taking too many supplements at once. I have seen people with cabinets full of pills, taking 10, 15, even 20 different supplements a day, thinking they're covering all their bases. But more is not always better. Some supplements interfere with each other. Some cancel each other out. Too much zinc can lower copper levels. Too much calcium can block magnesium absorption. The body does not need an endless list of pills. It needs balance. Instead of taking everything under the sun, focus on what you truly need based on your diet, your lifestyle, and your personal health concerns. Many people also fail to consider the timing of their supplements. Certain vitamins and minerals need to be taken with food. Others work better on an empty stomach. Some need to be taken in the morning for energy. Others at night for relaxation. I have seen people take iron with their morning coffee, not knowing that caffeine blocks iron absorption. I have seen people take melatonin at the wrong time, wondering why their sleep did not improve. The way you take supplements matters just as much as what you take. One of the worst mistakes I have seen is people blindly following trends. Every year, there is a new must-have supplement, and people rush to buy it without understanding what it actually does. I remember when everyone suddenly started taking collagen, but most people did not realize that not all collagen supplements are effective. Some are poorly absorbed. Some do not contain the right amino acids. Then there was the craze over activated charcoal. People were taking it daily, not realizing it can block the absorption of essential nutrients. Just because something is popular, that does not mean it is right for you. People also make the mistake of expecting instant results. Supplements do not work overnight. They take time, just like it takes time to build good health. If you start taking magnesium today, you might not feel a difference tomorrow, but give a few weeks, and you will notice better sleep, less muscle tension. If you start taking omega-3, you will not suddenly feel superhuman, but over months and years, your heart will be healthier. Your brain will stay sharper. Patience is key. One final mistake is not reevaluating over time. You need change as you age. What worked for you 5 years ago may not be what you need now. I have seen people continue taking the same supplements out of habit, even when their diet and health concerns have shifted. It is important to check in with yourself, to adjust based on how you feel, to stay informed about what your body actually needs. Can supplements replace a healthy diet and lifestyle, or do they only work when combined with proper nutrition and exercise? I have seen people make the same mistake over and over. They believe that taking a handful of supplements will make up for years of bad habits. They think they can eat whatever they want, sit all day without moving their bodies, get little sleep, live under constant stress, and somehow, a few pills will keep them healthy. But let me tell you the truth. No supplement in the world can replace a good diet and a strong lifestyle. It does not work like that. The human body is not a machine that runs on isolated nutrients. It is a complex system that thrives on whole foods, movement, rest, and balance. Supplements can support you, but they cannot do the heavy lifting. I have watched people spend a fortune on vitamins and powders, all while neglecting the basics of real health. They take omega-3 pills, but eat fast food every day. They take fiber supplements, but never touch a vegetable. They drink protein shakes, but never build strength. And then they wonder why they still feel tired, why their skin does not glow, why their joints ache. The body knows the difference between real nourishment and shortcuts. and it will always tell you the truth. Food is not just a collection of vitamins and minerals. It is alive. It carries energy. It has properties that cannot be captured in a pill. An orange is not just vitamin C, it is fiber, antioxidants, phytonutrients, all working together in a way science still does not fully understand. A piece of salmon is not just protein. It is healthy fats, amino acids, and micronutrients that fuel the brain and heart. When you eat real food, your body knows exactly what to do with it. But when you rely on isolated nutrients from a bottle, you miss out on the magic of nature. I have seen people believe in the myth of the multivitamin. They think taking one pill will cover all their nutritional needs. But most multivitamins are full of synthetic forms of nutrients that the body barely absorbs. They lack the cofactors found in real food that help those nutrients actually work. And worst of all, they give people a false sense of security, making them believe they're getting everything they need while their diet remains poor. I'm not saying multivitamins are useless, but they should never be the foundation of your health. Then there is exercise. A pill cannot strengthen your muscles. It cannot improve your circulation. It cannot build endurance or flexibility. Movement is life. I have seen people take joint supplements while sitting all day, thinking glucosamine alone will keep their knees strong. I have seen people take fat-burning supplements while avoiding the work of moving their bodies, thinking metabolism boosters will do the job for them. It never works. The body needs movement to stay alive, to circulate nutrients, to keep the heart strong, to flush out toxins. There is no shortcut for that. Sleep is another piece of the puzzle that no supplement can replace. I have watched people take melatonin every night instead of fixing their sleep habits. They stare at screens until late hours. They drink caffeine in the evening. They let stress eat away at their rest. And then they wonder why they are exhausted. No pill can undo the damage of chronic sleep deprivation. The body heals when it sleeps. The brain resets. The hormones balance. If you do not give yourself good sleep, no supplement will ever be enough. Stress is one of the biggest silent killers. I have seen people take adaptogens and B vitamins, thinking they will cancel out the effects of a stressful life. But they still push themselves too hard. They still carry tension in their bodies. They still live in a constant state of worry. Supplements can help support the nervous system, but they do not replace the need for peace, for stillness, for deep breaths. The body cannot thrive when it is always in fight or flight mode. You have to make room for calm. Hydration is another simple thing people overlook. They take electrolyte supplements but forget to drink water. They consume powders full of minerals while still relying on sugary drinks. The body cannot function without proper hydration. Every cell depends on it. Digestion, energy, skin health, detoxification, all of it starts with water. If you're not drinking enough pure water, no supplement will make up for that. The biggest problem with relying on supplements is that it makes people disconnect from their own bodies. They stop listening to what they really need. They think the answer is always in a bottle, when in reality, the answers are simple. Eat real food, move every day, sleep well, manage stress, drink water. When you do these things, your body rewards you. It gives you energy, clarity, strength. When you ignore these things, no supplement will save you. Now, that does not mean supplements have no place. They can be powerful tools when used correctly. I have seen people who truly need extra vitamin D because they do not get enough sun. I have seen people benefit from magnesium to help their muscles and nerves relax. I have seen older adults take omega-3 supplements because they no longer eat enough fatty fish. But these are additions, not replacements. Supplements should be there to fill in the gaps, not to cover up poor habits. The real key is knowing what your body actually needs. Not just taking things because they are popular, not just following the latest trend. Your body will tell you what it lacks, but you have to listen. If you feel sluggish, look at your diet before reaching for a supplement. If your skin is dull, check your hydration before buying expensive pills. If your digestion is off, improve your fiber intake before relying on probiotics alone. The body is wise. It knows what to do, but needs the right tools. What signs should we watch for know if a supplement is truly working? And how long does it take to see real benefits? Of all the questions that have crossed my path, few are as important as knowing whether a supplement is truly working. The world is filled with promises, bottles lined up like little sentinels of health, each one claiming to be the key to a better life. But let me tell you, wisdom is knowing that real change is never instant. If you're looking for a magic pill that transforms you overnight, you will be left disappointed. Instead, the body speaks in whispers, not shouts. The first sign that something is truly taking effect is not always obvious. It is in the small changes that happen before you even realize they are there. Pay close attention to how you feel in the mornings. A true supplement does not announce itself with fanfare, but you might notice that you wake up just a little less groggy. Perhaps your energy is steadier, not surging and crashing like waves on a stormy sea. That moment in the afternoon when you used to drag yourself through the hours might feel just a little lighter. Do not mistake this for coincidence. When something works, the body begins to operate with more ease, like an old machine given the right oil after years of neglect. Digestion is another telltale sign. If you take a supplement meant to aid the gut, watch closely. The discomfort that used to visit you after meals may no longer be there. The bloating that once made you loosen your belt after eating may slowly fade. But do not be fooled into thinking results come immediately. The body has its own clock and does not care for impatience. A good supplement takes its time to work, like a farmer tending to his crops. In most cases, you must give it a solid month before deciding whether it is doing anything at all. But for deeper changes, such as those affecting joints, memory, or skin, you may need 2 or even 3 months before you truly notice a difference. There's a feeling that comes when something is truly benefiting you. It is not always about seeing something dramatic in the mirror. It is about sensing that you are moving through your day with less resistance. If you're taking something for your joints, it is not that you suddenly leap out of bed, but that you realize you have gone through an entire morning without wincing as you stood up. If it is for your mind, you might not suddenly remember everything with perfect clarity, but you will notice that words come to you a little easier, that conversations do not leave you as mentally drained. But let me share a warning from experience. If you expect too much too soon, you will dismiss something good before it has a chance to work. I have seen many people abandon a supplement after only 1 or 2 weeks, claiming it does nothing. That is like planting seeds and kicking the soil after a few days because nothing has sprouted. Give it time, give it patience, and most importantly, pay attention to the small changes because they are the first signs of something greater. If after a reasonable time you feel no difference at all, then it may not be the right fit for you. The body is unique, and what works for one may do nothing for another. Some supplements work best when paired with others. Magnesium, for example, works differently depending on what it is combined with. Collagen needs vitamin C to be truly effective. If you expect benefits, but are missing a crucial piece, you might never see results. There is wisdom in listening to your own body above all else. No advertisement, no promise on a bottle, and no expert can replace the knowledge that comes from truly tuning into yourself. So watch closely, be patient, and when the changes come, embrace them with gratitude, for real transformation is always a slow and steady journey.